Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. If you have followed my videos over the past few weeks, you probably can gather the fact that I've been pretty depressed over one of my biggest idols dying. And I wanted to do this video to discuss the fact that my depression is a lot deeper than that at the moment, because it also is a reflection of what's been happening in our country at the moment down in Charlottesville, Virginia, and the response that it has received. For those of you who have not followed the news, down in Virginia there was a gathering of, one of the largest gatherings of white supremacists and neo-Nazis, and they were protesting the removal of a Confederate symbol, if I remember correctly. And there were a lot of counter-protesters, and the counter-protesters were met with violence, and it ended in injuries and fatalities. And it's been causing a lot of conflict. While I find those events disturbing, I wanted to talk about something that's even more disturbing for me, and that's the people who feel the need to validate the hate that these white supremacists and these neo-Nazis perpetuate. These people are saying, well, it's freedom of speech, or it's Obama's fault that this exists, or it's the left's fault for being so extreme. Let's stop placing blame on other groups of people, and let's place the blame on the people actually committing the behaviors. Truth be told, I think the people who validate this hate are just as guilty of these behaviors as those who are actually committing the behaviors, because they are showing these white supremacists and neo-Nazis that it's okay to hate. They essentially give them license to hate and normalize it in some way, and that is unacceptable because America is about diversity. Without minorities, America wouldn't be what it is. And I've been going on a lot lately, fighting with people, arguing with people on Facebook about white privilege and how it does have a profound effect on white individuals, because it basically encourages them to look the other way when really we do need to address this. As a white individual myself, I admit, because of my skin color, I do have certain privileges, and I need to acknowledge them. I don't necessarily feel guilty about those privileges, I just admit that they're there, and I adjust my perspective based on that. I am more willing to listen to minorities. I am more willing to listen to marginalized groups. I don't know why so many people are against that. Oh, these marginalized groups are just wanting special attention because they're special snowflakes. No, that's not the case. Truthfully, the people who are snowflakes are the people who succumb to white privilege and allow this horrible bigotry and hate to go on unconfronted. These are pretty scary times, I think. These are pretty depressing times socially. But the real question is, what are we going to do to help show people that this hate is unacceptable? Because you know me, I always come at things from an educational perspective because I am an educator. And I think about to myself, well, where are these behaviors coming from? Why do these behaviors exist? And the truth is they exist because people show these white supremacists and neo-Nazis that it's okay. Whether it be parents teaching their children that, oh, hating groups of people is okay, or whether it be politicians spouting hate and doing it without fear of repercussion. All of these things teach these people that it's okay. Well, we need to teach people that diversity is more important, because that is what makes America great. But I don't know, I felt the need to discuss this a little bit. If you have any thoughts on the subject, please share your thoughts in the comment section below, even if you disagree with me. I do value conversation, even if you have an opposing view. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and share this video if you think it might be beneficial or educational to some people. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch, and let's discuss this, because I really think that discussion and education are the answers to the majority of these problems.